Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. So, does anybody see anything wrong with this mower? There's something wrong with it, and we're going to try to fix it. So, what do you see? Well, for the longest time, I can't even remember when. I think it was right from new. I never really noticed it, but we've got a wheel axle bearing thingy bent. Don't know if you can really see it on the video. Those are pretty much straight. You can kind of see how it's sort of hanging down a bit low on this side compared to that one. So it's been like that for quite a while. I want to get it fixed before we get any more tire wear kind of onto it, right? So when you're sitting on it especially, you can really see it, and it's kind of been bothering me. Starting to think about working on concrete. Sweet. I gotta go get some concrete mix first though. So when you're driving it, oh, can we see it from up here? It's kind of hard to see, but that tire's sitting a lot straighter where this one's kind of tilted in a bit. Now I'm going to take this apart, but I think to bend something like that, you would have to really hit that hard. Like, I mean really hard. But anyways, I am going to get a jack, I guess, underneath the front here. And we'll get her jacked up in the air and get that, hopefully it comes out all right. Being bent, I don't know, maybe it's hurt those bearings in there too. That would suck. But anyways, let's get a jack out and put her up in the air and see if we can get that wheel off of there. Alright, got the jack ready to go. Hopefully it'll be alright there. Oh yeah, I don't need very much. Oh, I need maybe a little more. Oh yeah, it sounds all squeaky too. So that's not good, but imagine there's a bit of a shaft in here or something. Really stubborn. I don't know how this didn't wreck bearings. Okay, I think we're gonna have to go up a little higher. There we go. So, ooh, I don't know if I like the feel of that one. That one's smooth, but this one's groggly feeling. That's not too good. It might have already wrecked it. Well, let's get this in the shop here. I might have to take that tire off too, just so I'm going to heat this up with a torch. I don't want to melt the tire all up. Darn it. And I bet you that bearing is probably like $1,500 from John Deere. Probably should have a new one, but ooh boy. Well, anyways, let's get her in the shed here. All right, I think we're going to take this tire off. That's a big feller. It's probably bigger than my 18. It's an 18. Look at, lucky there. So we'll use the other side here to hold it. Can you guys see anything but tread? Well, we can fix that. Let's go up a bit. There we go. Ooh. I think it's probably a good idea to get this off of here. That's interesting. What are you holding on to? Are you bent too? Gosh, I hope not. What the heck would have bent all that up? Boy, it's not feeling very good though. Oh no, we're good. Being a dink. Alright, oh wow. This thing's really bent up. I didn't think it was that bad. Now, maybe I can continue to use this. And there. Now that's going to move on me a little bit. So, actually it's pretty much perfect in that vise. That's hilarious. I guess we could put the nut back on. That might cinch her down a little bit. There we go. Wow, is that ever bent? How the heck would that have bent like that? I don't know. Can you guys see how bad that is? This thing's really bad. Look at the bendage in it. Wow. Holy cow. So it looks like, well, let's get a towel here. Looks like I'm going to have to bend it kind of this way and then maybe over a bit. Wow. How would that have done that? I mean, you would have had to really hit something hard. Like really hard. So unfortunately, I think it's going to burn off all my paint here too. It's probably going to get warm enough to do that. So that kind of sucks. Wow. I think anything a little more than what it is now will be good. Okay, now I've got to figure out something to put over that to bend it when it's really hot. Kind of like a deep socket maybe, but no, that one's not right. Get a little tighter than that, but my other socket's here at the moment. Alright, well, wow. Yeah, it kind of needs to go just back. If straight is, you can really see it up top here. Let's show you that. Well, you guys, wow, you can't really see that too well, but when I look down there, it's really bad. It's interesting how the camera doesn't capture that. And I'm definitely seeing that it needs to come this way about a bit. It's going to take a bit of heat to warm that up. And that is pretty well solidly welded on the other side, so we're not going to just bust that off of there. But unfortunately, this yummy powder coat is going to be in rough shape. So I got to find something to put over the top of there so I can just put it on and then bend it to tweak it when we got her nice and red. So let me do that. I'll see what I can find. Okay, we'll try not to burn the joint down here. I got a 19 millimeter. It's on there pretty good. When it gets there, I can reef it over. Now, I'm probably, well, it's going to be hard to, but I want to put a straight edge on here, but because of this little lip on here, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, so I'm going to have to kind of eyeball it. I should have the other one off maybe to check it out, but I think anything more than this would be better. So, well, let's fire up the torch here. We'll get her heating. Glasses on too. Move anything really flammable out of the way. I'm gonna pick you up a little bit more here. Goodbye, nice paint. I can sandblast it and paint it again. I'm kind of heating it up right at the bend here. think that's too bad. I'll have to, I don't want to cool her too fast, but I think we're pretty close there. It's looking quite a bit straighter now. Let's see if we can get you an online profile out of here. Yeah, it's not too bad now. Hopefully that'll be all right. Yeah, it looks better. Sweet. Alright, got to clean her up a little bit here because of the oxidization-y stuff there. It'll create a bit of scale there. I got to go see if it's going to fit. I did cool it down with some water. Didn't lose a whole lot of the powder coat, which is kind of good, I guess. Kind of good. Kind of looks like it's still off a bit to me. You can see it bent a little bit, but I do think it's way better than it was. So wait, what about my where did that feller go? Here. Might be not the right size. Oh, far off. So I put this guy up to it, and it was kind of hard to sort of see, but it definitely is looking, it's off that way a little bit. Yeah, it needs to come back, I think, but or else doesn't look too bad. Well, we'll maybe strap up the wheel here again and we'll go try it, but maybe I'll just try this part first here. See if it'll even go in now. Ooh, that's still wrong. Well, let's see if she'll fit back in here. If it hasn't damaged these bearings here yet, I might have to get a new set of them already. Oh no, it's good. And hopefully it's sitting straighter. Alright, I guess I'll go mount up this tire back here again. We'll slap her on. See how she looks when we put her down. Oh man, it is hot in that shed. It's nice outside here though. Okay. It's actually warmed up a little bit again. I don't want it to this top one's nice. This bottom one's got a bit of a gravelly feel to it. I wonder if I should order a new set. See if I can get a new set. I'm going to take a picture here because I got the yes, F103RS, F1035S. I don't like the feel of that bottom one. I wonder if this thing being bent has kind of damaged it. But they're pretty simple, you know, punch in there, bash them out. I'll see if I can get some new ones. I'm just going to go soak this with some more water here. Okay, she thinks she's a little more cooled off there now, bud. It was total redneck right there, wouldn't it? Got a little cap. I'm going to order a set maybe for the other side too. Doesn't probably need it yet, but there we go. Uh-oh. Hit something. No, hit a jack. I'm teasing ya. Teasing ya. Sweet, I even got the bolt right. Okay. Well, let's put her down. Put her down. And try to get these wheels straightened up again as best as we can. Now let's go sit out front and see if we fixed it. Well, it definitely looks better. It's way better than it was. I kind of think that it's leaning, the top plate here is leaning forward a bit. Try to get these in a zoom here. Well, it's hard to sort of tell. I won't know until I drive it around a bit. And you'll be able to see where it's leaning weird. If it's leaning weird. Let's try it out. It's definitely better. Definitely better. Oh yeah, I think we're pretty good actually there. It's really hard to show you that on camera, but rolls a lot nicer. I think we'll be just good. Alright, yeah, that actually looks pretty good. It does look like it's still leaning a bit that way, which means that stud is pushing back, I think, making the bottom plate kind of sit like that. But you know what, that's miles better. It still looks like the tire is kind of like this though. Should have gone a little more with it, but that could be that bearing too under there, right? That might be gone sloppy from that thing being out of square and turning as much as it turns. It turns a lot there, right? So it might have wrecked that bearing enough that it's, yeah, I'll have to order a set, I guess. And they're probably, I'll let you know later on, but I bet you they're 20 odd bucks a piece. John Deere. Oh gosh. Unless I can look them up. Maybe I can look up that part number and get something off like Amazon or something, who knows. But anyways, boy, that's enough out here today. That was a hot day here. Wow. And that shed, I don't know, it's holding the heat. It's not letting the heat out now. They got all that insulation, I guess, in there. So that's awesome. But yeah, there we go. I think we're fixed. And rock on. See, I wanted to kind of get that fixed a little bit before the tire started to wear weird. But I guess you could take the tire and then flip them too, right? Which kind of looks... well, looks to me like I put it back on the same way. That's alright. It's alright. Maybe I'll put some nice racing slicks on these next. Ooh boy, I don't know how much tread you get on these after the little lines wear through. But, you know, why do they put the lines on them on these? It's not like it's a drive tire. I mean, it probably would have been better to have like racing slicks, we'll say, on it, like some of them do, and then, you know, you're gonna, these little bars in the middle, like the thicker bars, are gonna wear out faster now that we're missing, you know, little bits of there, right? But I guess it's a wear thing too. Once they wear down a little bit, you'll see those lines that they've cut into them or molded into them, you'll see them kind of disappear, and then you're down to a slick, right? So, but she should be good. I'm happy. Got lots of mowing to do tomorrow, so she'll hopefully be alright. And I didn't do any hardening on that thing, so hopefully it doesn't snap off on me. Oh dear. But anyways, hardening and quenching, I don't get into that. I just heat her up and bend her and drive on. Never had a problem with anything. So anyways, I guess that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day. You know what? There's one other thing I need to do. We might as well do it in this video too. Why not? Well, let me grab my tools. Drag that heavy old thing in after. While we're here and we're working on stuff, why don't we fix this recoil for the tiller? We might as well. Oh, darn it. Gotta get the tripod. Okay, Mr. Recoil. That's you. Gonna need a couple little tools here. one to get this knot out of here. Now, luckily, we still have the old cord here. So we can do a measure, and I'll cut a little longer just for the knots for this stuff. And what am I going to use? I don't have anything handy to light the end of this cord up with to melt her, but should be alright. Okay, pull this guy out of here. Got a little bit for the knot there. We do not. A little bit for the knot here. It's maybe a little bit more than a little bit. Gosh, that sounds like an awful noise. Okay, oh, it's hot in here, just sweating like crazy. It's good for you, they say. I don't know about that. Okay, it's been a while since I've done one of these, so really need to heat that end up. Well, I should and probably do have my propane torch here somewhere. Where did he end up? Gotta be here somewhere. Oh darn. When in doubt, fire up the oxyacetylene. A little overkill, but. Alright. Definitely tight hole there. This rope should work. I want to try to get it to this way because I think the other end's bigger. Well, there we go. Okay, so let's see where you guys are looking. That's not bad. Let's open this up maybe here. Okay, so wind this thing up pretty much till it stops. Just about there. And then we just find a hole, wind that thing back. Okay. Now this is the tricky part. And this isn't probably going to work too well because I didn't flame this one up too nice here. I might have to redo him. Darn it. Okay, give me a sec, I'll flame him. Okay, I think I got her better now. Let's just see if it fits through there. Yeah, it should be alright. Okay, so that is the winding way. Sweating like crazy in here. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be it. So sometimes it's actually easier to go through this way and through from the inside, and nope, we got her right bang on. Okay, so now the trick is you got to hold all this. Put yourself in a little bit of a knot that's not going to let go. Not going to let go. Come on now. Whoa! So I mean, you got to hold 100 things at once here. I usually do a double knot, but I don't know if I'm going to get 2 out of this one guy. Give myself a little more string. They probably got some whiz over in China that does these in about 6 seconds. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough for that one, so I'm just gonna pull her good and tight here. Should do her. Okay, so now get that guy all tucked down inside. Try to bring this thing back a little bit. Okay, so now we got a problem with this wanting to unravel here on us. So just put a little knot like that in it. That'll hold her while you work on this end. And this one I'll put a double inner. Should be good. I'm probably not going to mount this thing tonight because it's kind of buried in my shed. I got to wait until I get that tractor out again. Well, you don't want to do that, do ya? There we go. Alright, so hopefully all goes well here. Undo this knot. And she should suck her right back in. We're a little long there on that cord. Could shorten that up a little bit, just tie that knot a little bit more. But I think we're all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, as well, while I got this off, I'm going to give these a little bit of a spray down in here. It's hard to get into that spring. That stuff might soak through there, it probably won't, but there we go. Those pawls are coming out good. Grab that flywheel and sweet, repaired. It's a little long though. Might shorten this up a little bit here. If I still can. Get her out. Could just put another knot into it, I guess, but I don't think I'll do that. If I can get this knot undone, pull that through a little bit. It's better to have a little bit extra cord, right? And then trying to add some to it. Ooh, rip my buttons open. Didn't that sound awful? There we go. Oh, that's better. Much better. Sweet. Now we just got to mount her back up. Anyways, I'm sweating like crazy in here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but holy geez, that's enough of this. Woo! Anyways, it's nice outside here. That's holding their heat, but that's maybe a good thing because in the wintertime she'll be holding the heat for us, right? And that's a good thing. So, whew. Anyways, there we go. Mower fixed. Recoil fixed. Sweet. Should be good. Alright, well, that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.